I'm filming this on my phone because my actual camera is in the back seat back there and I can't be asked to get it. I forgot to take it out of the bag. Sorry if you can hear the fan, but you will be able to hear the fans. I'm currently demisting my, you can see it's, I mean, you can't. I'm demisting my windshield. We've got like 2 hours of clear skies-ish, so I'm taking the opportunity while I have it, because it's been like 3 weeks since I've been able to get out and actually do any imaging. So I thought vlog it with me. I'm going to show you like my rough setup. I'm not great at it, so we'll see how that goes. So I'll show you my rough setup, what I do with that, and kind of the process. I have no idea what exactly this video is going to entail, if it'll be a success or not. I think I'm going to try and do the Orion Nebula, because I mentioned in my last video that I tried that and I didn't have any time because it was just far too cloudy. The Met Office lied to me. It was not clear like it said it would have been. So I'm going to try the Orion Nebula. It'll be quite a simple one to do, hopefully. The moon is out. I think it's like 60% illumination. And actually Jupiter is already coming out strong. So that should be fun. I think that's Jupiter. It's very bright. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. So let's go ahead and see if I can get anything with that. And yeah, come along with me. All right, it's a bit I'm out of focus completely. I haven't used this camera in so long. I'm at a park. I'm just getting my coat and stuff on. There are people like here with their dogs and stuff, which I haven't really had an experience with because I've always been here quite late. So this is a little bit awkward feeling. Literally just remembered we've got a bloody parcel here that we've meant to return for fucking ages. I'll have to put that like on the front seat to remember to. No, I'll just put that on the back seat. I'm gonna completely forget that now. Oh well. It is kind of cold. I'm expecting it to get colder. I should probably get my gloves out of the glove box, because where else would you put your gloves in your car? But yeah, it's definitely Jupiter that was up. I can see the Gemini heads just coming through. Yeah, it's currently 3 degrees. So, but what does it feel like? Feels like 1. I'm gonna get my gloves. Person with the dog's coming near. I don't feel like I can talk much now. God. Evening. Can't even see anything. Fantastic. So I'm having an issue with my camera that I didn't really think about, and I probably should have. It's obviously dark. My camera isn't liking that. So this is on my phone, so this might not go very well. I'll try to do my best, but no promises, unfortunately. It is obviously getting dark. Someone said in the video it's easier to polar align now because it's easier to see the North Star. Oh, I mean, I can see it. Okay, fair enough. I can see it. I'll do that real quick. Yeah, it was kind of simple to set that up today for some reason. I don't really know why. I'm really struggling to get any footage, so I'll try to see if I can brighten anything that I've shown, that I've already like filmed up a little bit. I don't know if it's going to help though, so this might be a bit of a wash of this video, but I'm going to set up the camera. It is polar aligned now, so I'm going to set the lens and stuff up. There are some clouds rolling in. You will not be able to see if I do that. You're not going to be able to see any clouds, but there are some clouds kind of rolling in, so I'm hoping by the time I've got the lens and stuff set up and the camera set up, it should be fine. And I'm hoping that Orion pops out soon, because I can't currently see Orion, which isn't helpful. Oh no, I can see Betelgeuse. Okay, I can see Betelgeuse, and I always forget the other name. Bellatrix. I can see those two behind the clouds, so at least I know where I'm pointing roughly. So I'll get that set up and then I'll just show you once it's all on, because I can't set it up. Sorry. Okay, I've just decided to film this on my phone because it's going to be easier. I actually have a light here. So this is my setup right now. I've got my obviously tripod. I have my iOptron Pro Star Stacker. It has been polar aligned. It is set on the 1 times mode just there, because that's the regular mode, and it is on. And I've got my camera, so I've got a Canon 2000D double battery pack thing, and I've got a 124 gig SD card in it. Like, not that that really matters. This is the big boy lens. This is the Sigma 150 to 500mm lens. This was my dad's. I inherited this, thank God. If you think that's like a lot, look how much more it zooms out. Oh my god, it's a big beefy lens. You might be able to see, yeah, there are definitely some clouds where I want to shoot. So I'm currently obviously shooting at roughly where Orion is. Right there is Jupiter, the moon is up there. I think Saturn, you want, oh yeah, they can. I think that's Saturn, you know. I haven't actually looked in Stellarium, I probably should. So I'm hoping that the clouds will piss off soon, because it's not very good to have them right now. I will also show you where I'm set up. I'm literally sat behind this little bowling club building, or it's like a football club building sort of thing. Bags are down there. That's my other camera that I'm not using because it's just not working for me right now. It's out of focus. It's just not working in the dark thing. So if you know how is best to like film outside in dark conditions like this, please let me know without having to spend money on a really expensive night vision setup, because fuck that. But yeah, so this is where we're at currently. Yeah, it's just like a local field. I am in Bortle 5 or 6, guys, I think. So I'm literally using a notification right now as a light. So light pollution is pretty bad here, as you probably would have seen in my last video show, like processing the Pleiades. Light pollution can be quite bad, and although it doesn't look like it, I am being illuminated right now a lot by the moon. I have shadows and stuff behind me from the moon as it is, but I'm not getting any light for the camera for it, which is annoying. But yes, I'm hoping the clouds will go away, because it looks like they're coming in more and more, but they usually go the opposite direction, so that's annoying. And hopefully I can start getting actually some data, and this hasn't been a complete waste of time, so fingers crossed anyway. Alright, it's been probably about 20 minutes now, and the clouds are still just here. I finally framed up though. I was pointing in the complete wrong direction. I mistook another star for Betelgeuse, and it was not in fact Betelgeuse, so I've now framed it in between like the small gaps in clouds. I mean, I've got some fun pictures of like Orion's belt with clouds around it, which is kind of nice, but that's not what I'm after. I want to get some proper exposures, but I don't think it's going to happen today. I might stay here for like another 20 minutes and see what happens, but it just looks like the clouds coming more and more and more. Annoyingly, it's only where I want to shoot. It's only to the east, the clouds right now. Everywhere else around me is pretty clear, apart from the odd patch of clouds and stuff. I could like change targets, but it's not very windy and the clouds aren't moving very fast, which unfortunately means that they are still moving, but they're moving very slow and they're not passing very quickly. So I don't know, I haven't really been prepared to reframe, and the only other place I can shoot is either like the Whirlpool Galaxy, or try that anyway by Big Dipper, obviously, but the clouds are slowly coming in and I have no idea how to frame that. I've never tried it. Or I could try like Cassiopeia, because that's directly overhead and the clouds the clouds are reaching that, so never mind, I don't think I can try that. And Andromeda's out the question too, that is going to be fully covered by cloud shortly. So, and plus, as well as that, with my lens, I think I need a counterweight if I'm going to be shooting directly up, and I don't have a counterweight yet, so I don't have much hopes for today, which is really annoying. I don't even know if there's any point posting this because it's such a failed vlog, but I mean, it kind of shows my setup, so maybe instead I'll just go home and I'll film like my actual setup for you instead, and I'll add these little bits of the vlog in and just see what we do. But I don't know, maybe I'll still get something, I don't know, but I don't want to be out too late. And I think it's probably already past 6 and I wanted to be out, well, I need to make dinner and stuff, so I don't know. Quite disappointed, obviously, and obviously it's bad quality video, so apologise for that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Probably not a lot from here on out, to be honest with you, unfortunately. I decided to pack up because there's been no change. in case you couldn't hear or see me, I decided to pack up because it's been 20 minutes and it's still cloudy and not looking like it's going to get any better. Let's leave me light on so you can still see me. If I put you here, no, that's not a good... Hi. That's not a good idea, is it? Yeah, it's still really cloudy. It's getting worse. I think it's because there's no wind. It's not blowing the clouds out of the way, which no wind is good for astrophotography, so you're not getting your tripod all jostled and stuff. And my camera is dying. It just shut off on me, so that's fine. I'm going to switch to my phone, but my phone's also dying. So no wind is good, because it means that you're not getting jostled around and stuff, like your tripod stuff not being jostled by the wind, because that can really obviously ruin a lot of stuff. But it's not good when it comes to clouds and get rid of the clouds, so I'm deciding to call it here. It wasn't meant to be that clear tonight anyway for too long. It was only meant to be clear for like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, but I guess it just wasn't as windy as expected, so it's not been as clear as expected, which is a shame. So I didn't get anything. I got a couple pictures of Orion through clouds, so I'll whack them up for you. But this is kind of the realities of astrophotography, I guess. So I'm still going to put this as a vlog because I think it's not necessarily interesting, but I did show you my gear at least, so that's the thing. I can show you a proper like tour later in a proper video when I charge this camera and actually have lighting and, you know, not just a car light. But yeah, I'm so disappointed. I was really hoping to get something because I haven't been able to go out for weeks, and by the weather forecast it's not going to be clear for the next week, and then I start a new job next week, so I don't know what my schedule's going to be like and if I'm going to be able to go out. It's just frustrating, and I would have loved to have come out even just for an hour to get something, but unfortunately no dice today, so that's a shame. But I'll try and take you along next time with me. But if you have still got to this point of the video, if you haven't turned off because you're bored, because this is probably a very boring video, any recommendations for cameras that I can film in low light in, or like little portable lights that I can put on top of things that aren't too like out there? I have got a red torch, but that's not going to do too much. I would like to get a headlamp at some point, but that's not going to be good on the film. I have to turn it off anyway. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for like low light cameras, or even settings of this is a little Samsung camera. I'll put like on the screen like here what camera this is, because it's quite an old one. So if you know any of the settings of this camera that can do like low light stuff when filming, because I figured it out for pictures, just not for filming, let me know. I do have other DSLRs. My husband is a photographer as well, and we have some spare DSLRs, some Nikon ones, and I think a Canon one spare as well, so could always use a DSLR and a kit lens if needed. I'm out of focus again. Fine. I could always use a DSLR and kit lens if needed, but I don't really think I'd want to do that because that's just another thing to carry around, and this is such a small little vlog camera, so it'll be really good. So yeah, very disappointed, but I'm gonna go home, get warm. I'm gonna make a chili tonight for dinner. I might have to pick up some red kidney beans. I don't think I've got any kidney beans, so I'm gonna go pick up some kidney beans and then do that. So thank you for watching. Thank you as well for the love of my last video, kind of my debut to astrophotography on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support, and hi to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for everything. I will hope to see you in the next video, and I wish you clearer skies than mine, because my skies are not very clear. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye.